Lesson plan for third grade. It's a morphology lesson. Students should know before this lesson plan what a root word is, what a prefix is, what a suffix is, and what an affix is. So they should have this knowledge before this happens. And so this particular activity has students identifying the root word, suffix, prefix, and affixes of words, and being able to make words with the knowledge of these principles. So that's what this lesson plan is about. This lesson plan, teachers can get flashcards of suffixes, roots, words, and other parts of speech, parts of words. And I went on to Teachers Pay Teachers, found a worksheet, and morphology. It was free. Download it. It's fantastic. So here are some of the flashcards I printed out. So we have ab, anti, bio, D. So abnormal, not or away from. So teachers, before you do this lesson plan, you can make big flashcards of it for the students to practice. Maybe they could also practice in groups. This is a great way to refresh before the activity officially starts. Also, there should be emphasis on how to tackle these words for this worksheet. And so in this particular worksheet had the steps for success guide, which I think is a good way to help students be able to do these types of activities. So the first step is to identify the root word. And then the second step is to identify the prefix or the suffix of the word. And the third step is students are confused, they don't know, so to have them refer to prior knowledge. Have they seen anything in here before? Have they seen common root word, prefix, suffix? Does anything look familiar? And also, and they could also try relating it to similar words. So bicycle is related to tricycle. So what's the difference? So also relating their previous knowledge to try and understand and comprehend the new word. Once the teacher has reviewed the flashcards and reviewed the concepts with the students, the teacher can then proceed to the worksheet activity. So once again, this is the worksheet I got from Teachers Pay Teachers. You could make a worksheet yourself, but this is a great one and it was all prepared. So for example, the first part is, it states, for each word below, first identify if it is a root word, prefix, or suffix. Next, if the word is a root word, add a prefix or suffix to create a new word. If the word is a prefix or suffix, add a root word to create a new word. So it's about having the students use their knowledge of root words, suffixes, prefixes to create new words and to break apart words. So for example, the first word is by. So by is an affix. So it is not a root word. So the student would identify it here. So to identify by. And so they could make a new word with this word by, with the prefix by. So they could write bicycle, for example. So that's a word they could do. Now, the teacher should do 2 examples, and then in pairs, the students can complete the worksheet together. And once they are done, they can review the flashcards again. They could draw pictures for the flashcards, so there's more of a interactive way to remember it as well. And for assessment, the teacher really should have the student just turn in the worksheet and see which students need some more assistance with this subject. And for refreshing and reteaching and reflection, students should practice these flashcards at home and as much as possible so it becomes very natural to them.